let it get cleaned up.
Oh, gotcha. They only got 2 left, right? That's crazy.
But I think there's 3 weeks.
And that's only a 2-day, I believe.
It's here too, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Question for you.
Shoot.
Does this whole setup come together?
No, it's kind of pieced together.
Okay, because I've never seen a tray on one. That's
This is the best.
That is the first.
It is fantastic for holding stuff. Only bad thing about like putting coffee up there is it usually gets knocked off.
Yeah.
They've noticed it.
Oh,
But no, I
I
love
know.
the thing. So it just kind of screws onto it, and it's a little bit heavy, but
Because I work for ballers, so you know I'll chop out
Oh,
the boards
yeah.
and stuff like that. So I always take a notice at what other people have.
oh gosh, I know I've seen some crazy setups. It's like, oh, I didn't look at that.
Yeah, this is the nicest. I like this.
Oh,
And
thanks, man.
is that up there? Is that the camera? Or is that like a ball track?
No, it's a Revo camera. So it's,
And then it just relates to the phone.
yeah, so it's controlled by that phone, and this one's through another for the statue.
Ow!
Oh, I can't believe the coffee lid. That almost never
Oh
happens.
man, that went right past it.
Okay, thank you, sir. Sure, absolutely. Oh yeah. Oh really? Okay. I've seen them around.
Remember where they were from?
Evansville, that's the team they left. To come. We had decided to start driving the room, and that's who they
Gotcha. That's.
That one right there, the short one, that's like Annabelle's best friend.
Oh really? Keeps it interesting.
Oh yeah. Sucks the matter.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. All right, we're a few minutes away from the start of the first match of the day here. Louisville Exposition Center. Day 1, match 1 of the JVA World Challenge. The penultimate contest before Nationals. We've only got one more standing between us and Orlando. That's also back here in late May. So after this one, a few more weeks off in the lab, training it up. Getting ready for Natties. Looks like we're about ready to roll here. Took a bit of a hit. We're going to change our config a little bit. Make it a little bit easier for setup takedown. All right, so up first against Infinity 16 Green. Also in the pool, we got Metro from Evansville, which is the Twins' prior team. So unfortunately, Madeline not available, tweaked an ankle in practice a few weeks ago and is going to miss that one. It's marginal, could have gone. Has, I don't know if abundance of caution is what I'm told, has opted to stay in the boot for this one, and we'll be back in action hopefully for the next tournament. Again, it's the second to last one before, the last one before Nationals coming up in about 4 weeks here again at Expo Center. Expo Center is the land cell service forgot, or maybe really never discovered. In any case, we are near an exit and we got the morning match, so we're cautiously optimistic that we get some kind of stream out here. It is absolutely positively the worst place to stream from that we ever go to, I think. And that's saying something. All right, R1 has ascended the throne. The R2 is making pointy gestures like to say, looking good. And we're just about ready to go. We're underway. The 2026 JVA World Challenge is officially under. A ball comes scooting across. Nice soccer move by the parent from the back row. Doesn't interrupt play, and a point for Kiva. They go up 1-0. Ramsey back to serve. AB unleashed, but a good dig in the back row for the Ops. AB, not to be denied, comes back and hammers that down the line. Good to see we're getting her going early here. Always heap big fun when AB firing on all cylinders. That serve is going to be a little wide. Point infinity and beyond. 1-2. Macy, nice swing deep into 6. And she will go back to serve at 3-1. Over the top, Brooke stays down and lets that one sail long. Point Kiva. They're up 4-1. Helpful. 5-1 lead, Kiva. Macy back to serve. one through the wickets. That's an ace for Mace. 6-1. Kiva out of the gates. AV unloads again from the oppo pin. Nice dig once more from them. Riley, nice cover. Tip, tip, hooray. Taylor over the block to the floor. Point Kiva. 7-1 and timeout Infinity. All right. The injured reserve stands at 2 with Kaylee still unavailable. Madeline also, after a little bit of an ankle twist, she is expected back for the next tournament. I'm not sure of Kaylee's timing, but we're told it's imminent, and we hope that is accurate. The collective we. A veritable volleyball bonanza in the Ville this weekend, so come on out to JVA World Challenge. We got the 18s AAU National Championship, so the 18s teams will be ending their club careers this weekend. Tournament that runs contemporaneously with JVA Worlds. LOV Pros are having their tournament this weekend in Freedom Hall. Oh, no worries. So we got that action going on, and U of L taking on Tennessee tonight at L&N, so just a veritable cornucopia. That one just a bit outside. Riley, this is wide. Infinity back serve at 3-7. Launch failure. All right, heated caffeine canister number 2 coming at me. Brooke back to serve. She's fresh off a stint on the beach in Santa Monica. Keep big fun in the sun. Playing with one of her favorite partners, Milan Hendrickson out of NoCal. Always fun when those two get together. It was a loaded 18s tournament. Super. She's sporting a tan from it, and there's an ace. All right, 10 serving 3. Drops into Shorty. Julia with the shutdown block. 11-3. I love it when Julia turns away from the net after a block. There's just this iridescent smile. I suspect she would not be much of a poker player. Pocket aces. She'd be grinning ear to ear. Taylor takes the overpass and throws it to the floor, and Kiva in control here in set 1, 12-3. Look, nice serve. Off the block, Ramsey covers. Touch! AB. A little high. Turns out there was no touch. You would need a giantess to have touched that. Serving error though for Infinity, and it's 13-4. Pretty good vibe on the Kiva team at the moment. It's like All smiles. I don't know. Uh-oh, top spin coming from AB and a defiant fist thrust. As that one just missed. I like it though. No one likes the top spin better than yours truly. Into the middle, Julia. Looks like the timing was a little off, but hand to floor occurred, and that's all that really matters. 14-75. Taylor back to serve. Maybe we'll see another top spin. No, we will not. Nice up. Yeah, nice shot to the deep mid, but apparently a little bit too much zest. Infinity back to serve at 6-14. Julia, nice. Wristy snappy out of the middle, puts that down. Riley will check in, and Julia back to serve at 15-6. That one was several feet long. 16-6, and Infinity with the timeout.
How'd Santa Monica go?
Oh, it was good. Weather was amazing. Competition was fantastic. It was.
When you go to Santa Monica, they climb the beach there. They go down to Venice.
No, it's there. It's a bit down from the pier. And
I like that hotel right on the corner there, Shangri-La, that old school hotel.
I think I know the one that's a bit down from the pier, like a couple blocks. Yeah.
Oh, LA. Cool.
Yeah, it's a fun place.
I used to spend a lot of time out there. I love the part all the time. Well, that's what I was thinking. Two of them? I would need to consider one of them.
Well, more than that.
I didn't fly in here last night till real late. To sleep on your floor?
Wake up.
If it would have been early, I'd have given you a buzz.
Absolutely. Nice play in there. All right, Kiva up 19-8 now. Brooke with a one-handed stab, kept alive. It's tipped over, and I think that might have found the floor for Infinity. It did. They'll serve trailing by 10 at 9:19. All right, we're joined in the booth by Debbie Rollins, who's wondering just where in the heck Charity is. Charity, if you're out there watching, you're probably feeling. There you go.
Get your butt here.
I couldn't have said it better. Ah! We almost had the entire rig destroyed. We're good though. We're good. All right, 23-13 lead for Kiva here in the early going of JVA World. Set one, almost in the books. All right, set 2 about to get underway. Kiva with an impressive set 1 victory here over Infinity. Ramsey's going to go back to do the honors, and we're still wondering, where is Charity? She was supposed to be here. All right, set 2 just about, it's underway. We will be on the lookout for, that is just a bit outside. The most exciting uniforms in volleyball, we just saw them. They're Slunk's sponsored team. I'm not sure who they are, but they are quite bright and floral and amazing. So if we are able to capture them on screen, we'll do so. Unfortunately, that is not one of the 3 teams that we play who are all in sort of drab monochrome uniforms like us. Taylor going for the pancake, but comes up with a hash brown. We're tied at 1. Macy back serve now. All right, we talked about player availability, but we didn't talk about coaching. Jess running the show this weekend. Melissa, I think, still on senior vacation with her son, so I'm not sure if she'll be in for Saturday and Sunday, or if Jess will be running the show for the whole weekend. But she's duly represented in any case. May still serving. AB with a nice swoop in to get that covered up, and that shot is long. So point Kiva, they lead 4-1. Back to serve. Macy, nice pass off the block touch, out to AB. AB just drops the hammer. Mace comes back with the ace. And Infinity calls timeout as Kiva sprinted out to a 6-1 lead. All right, both teams are out of the timeout. 6 serving 1. Macy puts it into play. And that is just
a bit outside.
That is long out the back door. 2 serving 6. Good timeout. High dancing one. There was some outcries. Mace tried to play it anyway, overhanded. But I'm not sure. It was dropping precipitously, but we'll never know. I guess we could go back and track the arc and blah, blah words. 3 serving 6. Infinity, nice job coming out of the timeout. They scored 2, but that won't be enough. AB drops another bullet from the sky. And Julia cleans up the overpass. 8-3 now. Kiva firing on all cylinders here in the early going. We are in day 1 of 3 of the JVA World Challenge. That's off the net, the dirty ace. Opportunity, no, kept alive though. But a free ball. Sound the feasting horn. AB sends that one deep, that's covered. Down the line, off Ramsey and out of play. Good up by Lacey, however, or no, actually that was Bella, I believe, who got that, but she was not actually on the floor at the time. 4 serving 8. Infinity showing a disdain for prosperity. Into the net, 4-9. Lacey checks in, she'll serve. Nice movement on that ball, but a good pass.
I might see you later.
Okay.
She plays at a different time than Emory, one more time.
Okay, yeah, we're 8, 10, and 1 is our schedule.
9, 11.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, good luck. All right. 10-4, good buddy. Lacey back serve. Nice floaty there. Good up by the lib, though. Shundered down the line, but well wide. Point Kiva, they're up 11-4. Drops into shorty. Lib with a good up. Kept alive, but that's a free ball. Sound the feasting horn. On the slide, Julia drops the hammer. Block touch, nice up. Thrown in the general direction of Taylor, but that was low into the, almost into the stick, and not much she could do with that. Point Infinity, 5 serving 12. Nice serve there. Taylor takes that off the hands. Infinity with the aggressive swing, trying to take that down the line inside Taylor's block, but that's into the net. Point Kiva. Bella back to serve at 13-5. Bella kicks and fires. Overpass, Julia with the throwdown.
Inconceivable.
And we got a timeout by Infinity.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like victory.
All right, we're in set 2 of match 1, day 1, here at the JVA World Challenge. Kiva 16 red on a collision course with the national championship. Or something. Anyway, they've been working it out. Making some progress as we move through the season. It's now officially crunch time with 2 tournaments remaining, including this one before Nationals in Orlando in late June. That's tendered deep, deep, deep.
Just a bit outside.
And a 10-point lead for Kiva at 15-5. Shorty, nice up by the lid, but that's into the net. and unplayable. Call that an ace for Bella. She'll serve again at 16-5, 11-point Kiva lead. The dirty ace this time. All good things must come to an end, though. 17-5 is that one, or 17-6, 17 make that. We'll get it straight eventually, as that one is into the net. Infinity back to serve. They're trailing by 11, so need to go on a rampage if they're going to force a third and deciding. Brooke with a nice pass. Infinity, nice job keeping that alive, but alas, a 3-ball. And Macy harvests 18-6. Okay, to your left, and just in frame, I believe, we saw the Hawaiian shirt looking unis of some teams sponsored by Slunks. They're in the background there. Hard to miss, actually. 18-6. Lacey sends that deep into 5. Kiva up 19-6. Julia still serving. Nasty serve there. That one just really dropped off the table. 20-6. I don't even know how you make a ball do that. But I'd like to find out. Chucking some serve receive practice at Brooke last night and could not make the ball dance quite like Julia did there. All right, 7 serving 20. Infinity back. Nice serve down the line. Look at you go an angle and just brought that straight down the line into 5. Macy got a call on it. But not enough. 8 serving 20. Some trickeration. Nice off the hand. That's slobbed over. With the power dink, Lily. And it'll be 21-8. Ramsey back to serve. Trouble brewing. You know it's bad when your second contact is a diving attempt by your lip. Point Kiva, good service pressure. They're up 22-8. Ramsey still dealing from the back row. Dropping into Shorty. Good swing there. Nice play by the front row for Infinity, getting the first contact and then loading up with just enough of an approach to make things happen out there. They'll serve trailing by a correct ton at 9:22. Mace, that was, I think, off a defender. No. Okay, well, the Connolly magic bullet trick seemed like it deflected in midair for no dang reason. Maybe just my imagination. That's a nice pass, Bella, and lobbed over by Ramsey. That's a Mason's a good pass. He gets fed. And blasts that home. All right. Macy back there, 23-10. Ramsey with a nice up. It's going to be tight, though. Taylor, good job fighting that off. He gets 3 of those. Has to go lefty to keep that in play. We'll turn it over to Bob. Infinity back to serve at 11:23. Of the Hawaiian Spunks Eaties. Stop serving 23. Taylor, hard off the block and out of play. That'll bring up Max Point and the Googleplex of him. Julia checked in for Riley. Back to serve. Next point here. Gets fires. Nice. No spin slow. He missed the pass. That skipped over the block. Empty there. Rookie Taylor, who puts that deep and just outside. So Infinity will look to fight for the point. They'll set it for 2-4. Moving on to the halftime floor. Now Kiva will intently